This video contains spoilers for Persona 3 and insinuates spoilers for Persona 4 and 5. You've been warned.
To Minato. If she was like a social link, it would be kind of weird, but if you maybe like change kind of her a bit, like maybe how she looks, you could kind of pull her off as a social link.
I guess.
That could work, but that's kind of also kind of weird.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe we could rescue her, but she couldn't awaken her persona. Like, there's so many things. Like, maybe she could have I feel like if we should keep her a wild card, but that'd be difficult too, because like that's one of her main features. But I was like, maybe she has like a persona that like maybe she has Eurydice, the opposite of Orpheus. Maybe she has that as a persona and can have like a lot of skills or something like that. But maybe she just hangs out with Seeds. She just doesn't have a persona for like till Shinji dies. She can't save anyone from dying. Okay, she can't save anyone from dying. That's the main thing.
So maybe when we're talking Persona 3 remake, are we also like adding to the story as well, or like even changing it?
I feel like we should change the story setup a bit, not too much. Like, we can't have anything after the seal, because that'd be weird. But like, I was thinking like we could maybe like stretch it out a bit longer, I guess.
Like the answer?
Yeah, the answer, yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that. I was thinking like maybe like you could have like a little like conversations, like little social links, like mini social links in the answer, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But like have the people like foreshadowing for Arena, I guess. Like Yukari's like, oh, I want to be an actress one day or something like that. Or something like that's what I was thinking.
Like what I'm thinking about is like, because Persona 3 on its own, there are like a couple parts that, although I love the game, there are a couple parts that really fucking suck. Like not Ikichi, Ikuchi's death.
Ikuchi.
So like,
yeah.
His death was pulled off poorly, and also there comes like the greater issue, and I know Fither talked about this. It was like the Persona 3 villains. They're not the
They're
best.
not good. They're not even dancing. That's how bad they are. It's kind of sad. There's a bunch of times in the game where you just miss a lot of time. Like, you go like Yukari gets mad at you for like protecting her so she doesn't help you while you're sick, and you're just like sick for like 5 days. And then you come back to school the next day. You miss the entire vacation because you get sick because you entered like a tsunami or something. I don't know. So like that was a pain.
So before once Regina arrives, before we go into what we could change in a Persona 3 remake, should we talk about if there is a point to even making one?
I was thinking like we could talk about like how like all the other games needed but Atlas we have to talk about like Persona 1 and 2 for a bit. Then we have to talk about how like Royal just came out, so we can't make this too much. We can make this better than Royal, because like Royal's really good, and Atlas just made it. Like, they put a lot of stuff into it.
I'm a bit upset with Royal though, because it adds nice things. I have to admit that what it does add is nice. There's no negatives. I like Katsumi and Mr. Therapist Man. They're both great, but it doesn't go and fix the story elements that were terrible. It just adds new stuff. And like even with like the new semester, it's like not even a semester. It's just a couple 27 days maybe.
Yeah, it's just short. Like,
disappointing.
I still like Catchy a lot though. We had to upgrade this game, but downgrade it a bit to like Persona 5 Royal. And if we ever do something about Persona 4, we're gonna have to make that better than this. So we have to leave a little bit of space, I guess. Yeah.
So Regine!
Oh, hi, Regine!
Oh.
Okay, so let me just tell you all the topics we'll be touching on in the order. We'll have social links, fun things to do in like new areas, the timing and story, the villains, the Velvet Room, battle and aesthetic. Nyx, we had to like work on Nyx a bit. The answer, and there's something else. Spin-offs. Yeah, spin-offs.
Okay, since Regina's here, should we talk about like the point of making a Persona 4 remake? I mean, Persona 3 remake.
Okay, so
I mean,
I
don't really think that there's a point in making a Persona 3 remake.
It'd just be fun.
Yeah, it's already a remake. There's Persona 3 Portable.
Yeah, exactly. This is just like a fun hypothetical situation, I guess. I don't think Atlas will ever do that.
Yeah, if they were to make a remake of like any game, I guess it would be like Persona 1 and 2. Since
But,
like
but the thing about it is that like Izzy told me like this earlier, but like the team no longer is like Atlas, so they can't particularly work on it because of Japanese things.
It's
But
like
we do know they acknowledge Persona 1 and 2 though, because
it's like copyright issues and also not wanting to taint with the work, and I don't think they really need a remake either. Persona 2 looks fine. It looks really nice, and Persona 1 is supposed to look old and creepy.
yeah, that's the thing. It's unsettling, Persona 1. So, like, I felt like, oh, the PS5 is coming out. Everyone's, like, every time I go on Instagram to Atlas's, like, what's it called? Atlas West's post, everyone in the comment section was like, hey, how about Persona 5 on the Switch? So if there's a Persona 3 remake, I guess this would be the best time because the Switch and PS5 are coming out soon. PS5 is coming out soon and the Switch is like here. So like if you put Persona 3 on the Switch, everyone would be like, wait, what the hell? But then they'll get introduced to it and then they'll be like, oh wait, Persona 5 will probably come later. And they can just port Persona 5 Royal to this Switch or PS5, I guess. That's what I was thinking. But there's not really a reason to, because like the other games just deserve more attention, I guess. And they do need to work on Persona 6.
Persona 6 would be interesting, as well as the fact that Persona 3 isn't even that old. It looks nice. The aesthetic.
It looks nice.
yeah, not
Yes. It's really beautiful. Just like Persona 3 is like a god tier game. Like it has those problems because it was like the start of like social links and like school life simulator while fighting people. I mean shadows. So like it was a pioneer, but like so it had like a lot of problems. Especially with the social links, ha ha ha.
I know.
This is a nice transition, ha ha ha. Okay. I'll just complain about a few things about social links quickly. Okay. The social links need to be easier to find and unlock because in Persona 3 you got story unlock social links. Like I should have like researched the names of the characters because there's so many social links in Persona 3 and that's how you get your ultimate persona by completing all of them. So like
Okay, so I can point out one. You know that French asshole that you like run into? You only find his social link through the old people social link.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so like when you're hanging out with the old people, like you get introduced to him and I'm like, oh, so that's where he is.
The same thing with like what's his name? The star social link, Mamaru. You don't even know he exists till like the end of Kazushi's social link, and he's just in the corners, the back alley. You never see him at all. And same with Bebe. That's the French guy. The social links are nice. Okay, but I feel like we should be able to see them more often.
Yeah, like I really enjoy like the old smoky priest social link and the old like the telemarketer social link.
Tanaka, nice. Yeah, we should be able to get that, and we should have to
like.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
Now looking at all these social links, there's less than I remember, but there was like just watching gameplays, it seems so difficult to like finish them all because like this is another problem. Like you know, like you spent some time today with Kenji, like that, like that's useless. Like you can like do that 4 times and then you don't like level up with Kenji. You just waste 4 of your days hanging out with Kenji, eating like ramen.
Relationship seems to be stuck in a rut. Just Kenji.
the girls need to stop being jealous.
Like nobody cares, Kenji. Nobody.
Kenji.
And then there's like another issue. You have no social links with your male party members.
We need to add
like you can only have social links with like Junpei and Akihiko if you're the FemC, and that really sucks because like I wanted like to get to know Junpei and Akihiko more from a bro standpoint.
Yeah, exactly.
From a bro standpoint.
We should also have like a Ken and Koromaru social links because in the FemC route we like end up dating Ken. How does that work? That's messed up. But like that's the thing. If there ever is a FemC route, which is extremely unlikely with like this whole situation, the thing is that if we do, like FemC could like become friends with the girls and like date the guys. Not Ken though, not Koromaru either. But we could also but then we'll have another perspective with Minato to make it interesting if you want to replay it. Like, oh, you can hang out with the guys and then date the girls. And we shouldn't have a harem. we should be able to decline the girls.
Like Persona 4 and 5.
Persona 4 and 5 like have this thing, but in Persona 3 it's impossible because you're dead.
No, you can't. You can have like a harem. Like at some point you can get a specific scene if you date enough girls and they'll like yell at you, but it's only 2 of them because Minato's not a Chad.
Yeah, exactly. And Persona 4, at least Golden, like if you date all the girls on Valentine's Day, they're like all sad and makes you feel awful.
It makes you feel worse than like Persona 3, Persona 5, because like in Persona 5 they just like beat you up and stuff like that.
Gojiro gives you
It's just, like,
chocolates.
really, really sad, and they're like, why don't you like Persona 4? They're just like really, really sad, and they're like, why would you do that to me? And
It's like I'm not your girlfriend. So it's sad. In Persona 3, I was thinking maybe you could have something for Christmas Day, but I don't remember what happened in Christmas Day. Like, I think that's like, because like that's the dating time in Japan.
Christmas Day, isn't that when like something terrible was supposed to happen like with Nyx? That's why they weren't like celebrating.
I have no idea. I can't remember that. We can't have Valentine's Day because we'd be like a corpse. And if the girls beat us up on Valentine's Day and we die like 3 weeks later, they're gonna feel bad. So like we can't do that.
It's okay, we get a romantic scene with Igus
Yeah.
before we die. A brutal death.
Brutal death. They just all show up. You're like, ew, you're stuck with Igus. When will you ever learn Minato? Then they beat us up and we just die. Okay. Elizabeth's social link. We need to make that more clear because I didn't know that was a social link at all until someone showed me Elizabeth thanking Minato. So, yeah.
No, like you could go on like date. I didn't think that needed to be more clear because like I saw like whenever you randomly popped in to the night room that you could go on dates with Elizabeth and stuff like that, and at a certain point if you go on enough dates with her they would stop. But like
it just stopped randomly. People don't know it exists. They just like, oh, we can hang out with Elizabeth, but they don't know that they can bang Elizabeth at the end. So like, yeah. And we should have like I said, we should have less time spending time with people. That's annoying. Like we should have like social links that you can like every time you meet them, like you can like level up like Aranaki and Tanaka and stuff.
I think it's like, okay, so when it comes to social links, I think it's important. I think, okay, when Persona 5 works off of it, it's basically you have to get a specific amount of points to immediately go off to the next one. And like having a specific arcana on you, like their arcana, helps a lot. So I think having Persona 3 get that mechanic would be helpful.
It would be. Because like in Persona 5, you see like the stars happen when you're talking to them. You're like, oh, I like the answer you gave me, and there's stars above them. And you're like, yep, I'm ready for next time, let's go. But like in Persona 3, you just don't know. You're like, let's hang out. I don't even remember if like they're like, oh, your bond will get closer today. I don't know if they said that. I think they said that sometimes, and you just spend time with them. And like I knew that was a problem.
It's like when you go up to them, it'll tell you, I don't think our bond will increase, or you could get closer to someone.
Yeah, it messes up sometimes. That's a problem. We should have more time with Igus because I know that every time, like, if you miss one meeting with her, like she always goes up to you to ask to hang out. And if you miss one meeting, you'll never finish the social link. That's what I heard. So like, that's a problem.
If you do it, it's perfect. It's perfect leading up to Minato's death, and it's super sweet. But if you don't do it, it's not that great.
Yeah, it's not. Like, and the thing is that I guess also like spend some intimate time with Minato or Minako, and like, yeah, that makes it more impactful in the end because like, I guess could be the canon love interest, even though she's like not the lovers and stuff like that.
It kind of is.
We should have a Ryoji social link with Minato. Like, we shouldn't just date Ryoji because, like, in the movies, we hung out together at like a cafe and we were cleaning stuff together. And like, I think that's good setup or something. So we could do that.
Be nice. You can only hang out with Ryoji and Minako's social link, and it's kind of cute because it's like forbidden love.
Yeah, it's cute. Dating the person that was inside you. Ha ha ha.
Oh, that's kind of gay, bro.
Okay, we should have like little things. Like in Persona 4, they introduce like, oh, when you hang out with your teammates, they get Harrison recovery and stuff like that, and that's helpful because like in Persona 3, you can't control your party members. So if you're just spending time, like, and you get afflicted with like I don't know, anger, like you should be able to get like Yukari to slap slap you and get the anger out of you. But there, you're just angry the whole time. You're angry after you leave the battle. It's annoying.
Persona 5. But like, it's really annoying when you can't control your party members, because I remember I was so close to beating Nyx, and then Ken and Akihiko were just punching it to death. I'm like, please, just hit it.
Punching it? That's beautiful.
The last hit was Akihiko's. He fisted Nyx to death.
Okay. My God. Okay. We should get stat boosts from like social links. Not like that. Just be the thing, because like in Persona 5, everything's perfect. Like you hang out with Chihaya, you like all of a sudden have like this. I forget what's called readings. Like, oh, you can level up your social link if you pay me, lol. Like that's helpful a lot. Okay. But the thing is that in Persona 3, you hang out with these people, and all they do is like they don't do anything. They hardly ever change. Like only a few of them actually change. Like, and that's like Matatsu, what's his name? Keisuke, Ibis, Maya, and like Hidetoshi, Chihiro, and like I think an Aranaki, I guess. And everything else, everyone else is the same. Everyone else is like the same.
I think Kenji, like at least Kenji learned some self-awareness when he said like, I don't think I actually want to date Miss
Emery.
Like, I don't think I actually wanted to date Emery. I think I was just obsessed with the thought of dating an older woman.
That was cool. Like everyone shits on Kenji, but like he did grow a bit. Yeah, like everyone like shits on him all the time, and like it's funny to do that. But like he did have some growth, and like it was cute. And like on the last day when he talked to him, he's like, "Oh, you're my best friend. I'll always support you." And then you die. That made me sad. You know?
He said, "Oh yeah, like when you're done with this social link, you're like, oh yeah, you're my best friend. I'll always support you." Yeah, like you never have to talk to him again.
Yeah, like you have like events with him and what's his name, Kazushi. Like they're hanging out together with you guys, and you're just ignoring him. You're trying to stay away from him, but he's like, "I'm still your best friend, bro. I'll always be with you." And like that's beautiful. Like literally, no one changed. Tanaka's still like that. Kenji's still a MILF hunter, and like I don't know.
I think I prefer Persona 3's social links over Persona 5's. Persona 5's gives you stat boost and it's extremely useful, but the quality of their social links is not the best. Yusuke's and Haru's are definitely the best, including Iwai's as well, but the rest of them aren't always the best. But Persona 3 has some decent ones.
The social links in Persona 3 are good. They just need a little tweaking with the story. So, like, stat boost, like, you hang out with Aranaki and your intelligence goes up. That's all I need. You get the upgrade for your personas, and you get an intelligence boost. That's really helpful.
As well as the fact, Persona 3, like, doesn't have as many stats. I think you have 3.
Yeah, we should expand the stats. We should have 5 stats with 5 levels, I guess. So we'll need more time, to be honest.
God, but is it annoying? Just, like, having to level up my guts to Dauntless Free Y.
Exactly. That was, like, painful to see. Okay. But, like, I guess the last thing for social links, let me just talk about my opinions for all of them. Let's just talk about at the same time. Like, Kenji, his is a good social link. He looks like Yosuke. That makes me have weird feelings, but, like, that's cool.
He looks like a banana.
Yosuke Banana Edition.
Banana.
He's a cool social link. I like how he, like, reflects on himself at the end, how he stops Minato from, like, talking to Emery when she's like, "God damn, I can't believe he actually thought I liked him. Lol." And stuff like that.
I like how you can laugh at his crying at the
end. Yeah. And, like, the thing about it is that he's, like, annoying because he talks so much about Emery. He's like, "Oh my gosh, he's so wonderful." But the thing about it is that the game acknowledges that he is being annoying. Like, Minato's like, "Geez, will he ever shut up?" while he was, like, eating the ramen.
Yeah, like, I love how you have chances to be mean to Kenji. Like, he could steal his egg or laugh at him cry.
Yeah, that's fun. We should keep that in to just show his personality. Fuka, Priestess or I don't remember this well. I guess it's fine. You end up dating her at the end.
It's like you help her learn how to bake, and it's sweet, I suppose.
It's sweet, yeah. Empress, that's Mitsuru. Mitsuru's is fine too. It just had weird pacing. It's like, she's like, "Oh, this is how you peasants eat food. Yum, yum, yum." And then later she's like, "Oh, Yukari's such an awesome girl, isn't she?" And the next day she's like, "I love you, Minato. I'm going to stop you from my fiance who's like 50 years old, lol, and stuff like
It's
that.
like it reminds me of like a Makoto and Haru mixed into one like cesspool that I never did.
Yeah, exactly. Emperor, that's what's his name? Hidetoshi. He's beautiful. Great social link. He changed. He actually changed. That's good.
He looks 50.
He does. It's his eyes and like his hair.
It's
like
both.
in his hair.
His hair like looks like I don't know who it is, but it looks like someone.
Yeah, the
Hierophant. That's the old people. I didn't do that so
Oh, I did them. It's so sweet. I never finished it, but like once again, it's just them talking about their son and how they're gonna chop down the tree that he planted as a teacher, and he's dead.
Oh, that's sad. That's
And they're like constantly
bittersweet.
crying.
that's sad. I wish I got to see that. Yukari's is fine till she like got mad at you for like stopping her from getting harassed. But that's fine, I guess. I guess like she just felt like you're like too much like an awesome person, I guess.
I want to be an independent woman, Minato. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Chariot Arcana, that's Hidetoshi. Kazushi.
Yeah, most of like what Kazushi's social link could be summed up with is the word me.
Exactly.
That's it.
I like
He's
making fun
like,
of
haha,
broken
don't,
knee.
like all the time he's like, haha, don't start talking about my knee. Like, haha, nothing to do with my knee. Like, haha, I can still play. It's only my knee is kind of bad though.
My knee's like broken in half.
Look at your knee. Please, shut up, please.
Her knee. He changed too for the better.
Yeah, for the better.
Shihiro, Justice Arcana, beautiful social link. It's nice to see how like fired up she is. That like in Persona 4 when we see her later, she's like, yeah, this guy, he like taught me to not be like nervous. It's nice. Hermit Arcana, Maya's social link, Miss Toriyomi. It's beautiful. I love it so much. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, like I really loved her social link. I really love.
It's beautiful, and we can't age it at all. Like, it has to have the same, like, lols, LMAO, like, emoticons, because, like, it's 2010. That's how it was back then.
That's
That's so elite.
We need to...
That's so elite. I had to search up the word elite in Urban Dictionary, and it made me feel really dumb. Thank you, Maya.
what it means. Please tell me. Okay, but like the things that we had to age the game because like everyone should still use flip phones because it's 2010, 2009. Everyone should still talk like that. Everyone should have their weird fashion sense that's still beautiful. Yeah. Keisuke, Fortune. I like his too. It's nice to
I
see.
really like him.
Yeah, he's really sweet. It's like nice to see how like he's like actually I shouldn't like rebel. If I truly love being a doctor, I shouldn't care what other people think. And like I find that nice. Yuko, she's our first female social link. She's really great.
I love how chill and like how bro-ish Yuko is.
Yeah, exactly. I was watching like Cub Scouts gameplay. The thing is that he was like rank 9, and then he started hanging out with Yukari, and she got mad at him, and then she
like she liked Yukari after that. Like, can't you see that Yuko is superior?
She broke the freaking card. She just shattered. We're never fixing that.
The same thing happened to me. I started
He even said like, haha, I love Yuko. Like, she's the person that you could like have a nice sit down, have a nice like fun, lively banter with. Very nice.
She's really nice. We love Yuko in this house. I don't know if I said it, but we need to stop like girls getting jealous. Like maybe we can have flipped arcanas, but we should have them like, oh my god, you're hanging with Yukari. Oh my god, I can't hang out with you anymore. And the thing with Minato is like, wait, what's wrong? And then they get so bad that the arcana just breaks you, never fixing it again unless you put like I don't know, like 20,000 yen in like the shrine box or something. So like that's a problem.
It's like Persona 5 doesn't have like that flipped arcana thing, but Persona 3 does.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but oh well. Maiko, she's so sweet. I love her. Maiko is such a great like social link. Like it's nice. I just remember like Minato saying, "Oh, you should just run away. Your parents probably don't love you." Like I just remember that specifically. But she's really sweet. She's like her little sister. She's a Nanako, but not as good. Pharaoh, I love Pharaohs. Pharaoh like
really love child characters in the Persona series. Like
they're
just
great.
so
They're so cute, sweet, and lovely. Pharaohs. Pharaohs is he's awesome. He's actually the only good automatic social link because the rest of them are kind of weird and janky. I
What
guess
other ones do we have?
we have Adachi.
The automatic social links are like
Weird. Only Ferris was really good. Like Adachi was like automatic after rank 4. Akachi's just Morgana and Teddy. Those are the 4, I think. There might be another one. I don't know.
No.
Okay, Bebe. I have no idea who he is. I don't know anything about him. So yeah, I
I
heard
heard
it's boring.
social link is just boring.
Yeah, we need they had to actually rewrite that social link because it sounds bad. We should have like some more drama, I guess, and like stuff. Let me see it. Tanaka's
What does he
really
even
good.
do?
He's like you're making kimono with him. I think. I don't know. He's just some French dude you find. I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, I'm really just a big fan of his sleaziness.
Tanaka is
Yeah.
really awesome. I love like the threats he makes you. It's so beautiful. And like he teaches you so many things. He's like, wow, you're super handsome. You want to know how to like commit tax fraud? And it's nice. And it's wonderful and I love it.
I like the threat where he says, "I'll cut out a picture of your head and post it on the most ugly picture of a body I can find."
It's like I like the thread where he's like, I would go to your house every night and ring the doorbell 100 times and then I'll run away and you'll have to wake up every day and like it's just so awful. Like what's that mean? He just breaks into the doors and just starts like knocking on Minato's door. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they're stupid threats, but they're so endearing.
Yeah, exactly. Like all the adult social links are great. So are the children. Matatsu, I love him. Tower, he changed a lot. It's nice. I don't know how to say this, but he's really great. I don't know what to do
I
about.
like how you had to pretend that you had no friends for him to start to like you.
Yeah, Mamaru's social link. I don't know that much about it. I heard it's like exact copy of Kazushi's, but without a satisfying ending, and he didn't have a broken knee, so that doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. We need to refix. We also need to fix. We need to fix these two, like Bebe and Mamaru.
I feel like there isn't even like a point to having them. They like just don't even exist.
Yeah, we should replace them with the guys, and then we just add 2 other guys. Wait, Ken and Koromaru should be together because Koromaru can't talk. So yeah, Nozomi, he's a pretty awful person, but I still like his social link. It shows like yeah, terrible. He can't cook.
But he just eats.
He just eats. Yum, yum, yum. But, like, the thing about it is that, like, the only thing I really know is, like, it just sets up the point that Minato's a really good eater. Like, we noticed that with, like, Kenji. Like, they're, like, one of our 2 social links. Like, we get introduced to him by Kenji. But we know, like, Minato likes to eat. He's, like, a food enthusiast. He knows everything about food. And, like, that's important in the story. Because every Persona protagonist needs that, you know?
Yeah.
Aranaki. Lovely. And like it's beautiful. I love it. And yeah.
I like his social link. Every time I went to see him, I just got automatically depressed. The sad music would play, and then like when he died, it was so funny. He just fades away.
Oh my god. It makes me nervous. Like, what if the moment that we finish the social link he just dies? Like that's the thing. Because like maybe we don't finish the social link and then we die. He's like, you don't have any problems, you're not dying, and then we die. And he hears on the news that this teenage boy with blue emo hair just freaking died for no reason because no one could figure out why he died. That's why everyone was so depressed in the answer.
It's like I'm very sad about his social link. He doesn't even walk off screen. He just like stands up, looks at Minato, and fades away.
He fades away. Okay, I get social link Aeon Arcana. It's beautiful. I like it a lot. It's really sweet and heartwarming. I love it a lot.
I think
It's
it
beautiful.
just makes the ending 10 times more like depressing, but if
Yeah.
you don't do it, well then it's still depressing, but it's just not as depressing.
It's 10 times more depressing since she like bangs Minato at the end. Like when I guess in what's her name? Elizabeth are like the only 2 like social links that end up banging you no matter what gender you are. And I find that really cool for 2009. Okay. So let's talk about things to do because Persona 3 actually had like when I saw Persona 4, it was such a shock to me because everything was the same, but there's so much more things to do and stuff like that. Okay. So, like, we need more places. So we need a fishing pond because we're, like, on an island. We're not on an island, so we can just go fishing. Let's do that. We should get, like, a new area, like a mall area, because in Persona 4, you walk through the city, and, like, it's really beautiful, and I like it. But we should have another mall other than Polonia. Polonia.
Persona 3, like, the only places you could go is, like, the mall, school, home.
And the other mall, I guess, strip mall.
And, like, the train station, I guess, Lamau.
Lemois. Okay, but we should have a fishing place. We should have, like, a new mall or something that's like a clothing shop and grocery so you can cook food. Let's see how good Minato's at cooking. Like, maybe he's bad at cooking sometimes and good at cooking sometimes, and he can hang out with other people during lunch to, like, upgrade the social link, I guess. Like, rank it up a bit. What am I talking about? But that's what I was thinking. And then we can go have a bookstore so we actually have things to do when we don't have any social links at night, I guess, and we don't want to study.
I mean, there is a bookstore where the old people live.
Wait, can you buy stuff from their bookstore?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so, okay. We also need jobs, which will help with the Ryoji social link, which we never talked about.
Oh, yeah, so you get, like, a cafe, and that's just where you do Ryoji social link.
Not Chagall Cafe. We need a different one because we can't work at the place where we drink coffee from. We need to get a different
one. Go to LeBlanc.
We go to LeBlanc. It's beautiful. That'd be awesome. We just go to, like, Shibuya. We just leave the entire, like, island immediately. Just go to, like, Tokyo. Beautiful.
We go see Sojiro's twin.
It's wonderful. Ha ha ha. But we should have, and, like, it's going to be awesome if they have, like, all these new areas. Like you said, we should have 5 stats and 5 ranks for each. And, like, we should have, like I said, we have more things to do, so we can like, max those a little faster than, because it took a while to get all 3 of them maxed in the original Persona 3, or FES, I guess.
It didn't take too long for me, but I think the adding new areas would be nice, and maybe that could bring new social links, because there's, like, 13 arcanas, and maxing them all out would be nice.
Yeah, we should do that. That'd be really fun. We should be able to decorate our dorms, because I want us to have, like, a big fluffy comforter when Pharaohs, like, sits on our bed. I want that, you know?
Pharaohs is comfy.
He just rakes in. It's wonderful. Like, all the other games, like, you can decorate your room. Like, with you or Akira, you can decorate your room. So, like, that'd be fun. Hee Okay. We should have hangout and date spots. Like, we should be able to take, I don't know, Yukari, maybe. We can take her to the flower shop and just hang out and, like, and stuff like that. Like, they have the flower shop there, so that'd be nice to hang out. Like, just to, like, and other than the movie theater, because that's, like, the only hangout spot we have. And, like, that's kind of boring, I guess.
It's like how in Persona 5 you can, like, take your characters around to, like, the ramen shop or anywhere else. Yeah,
that was, like, a really good feature. We should have a Kagakure ramen challenge, because they have that for, like, the other games. We have the Big Bang Burger challenge. We also have the Mega Beefy Meatball. So, like, yeah. We should have a ramen challenge in Hagakure.
Oh, so cursed thinking about the Big Bang Burger. It's just Joker looking at a massive behemoth.
Exactly. It's so beautiful. It's like, and every time he finishes eating it, everyone just starts staring at him, and it's beautiful. Attention to detail is key.
Everybody is screaming in the background.
Like, I remember there's, like, this couple having a date right next to you, and, like, while you're eating it, they just stop talking to stare at you. It's nice. Okay. The team, our team has, like, no characterization when we get to the dorms. Like, everyone's like, hey, welcome back. Where have you been? Hi, guys. Hello. Bark, bark.
And then, like, when you try to talk to everyone around the dorm, they just give you, like, Tartarus tips.
Yeah, like, fun facts. Like,
no, I don't want Tartarus tips. I want to talk to you.
Exactly. They're like Mitsuru's like, oh, why are you doing here? Oh, did you know shadows actually, like, kill people who are transmorgified? Did you know that? The team shouldn't be talking about shadows. Like, only Yukari and Junpei are the only ones who are talking about shadows. But Junpei's like, oh, Chidori's so awesome, and Yukari's, like, complaining about something that's happening in school or something.
I think
so, like,
they would want to avoid talking about Tartarus because obviously it's annoying and bad.
Well, still, they can have, like, at least a personality, not, like, everyone, like just talking about Tartarus. Like, when we talked to Fuka, I was like, she's like, oh, do you want to go to, what's it called? Tartarus today. You're like, no, can I talk to you? She's like, did you know Tartarus has like 25 blocks, lol? And like, that's annoying. And like, but that's like what I think. And we should have new secret videos in like the place, what's it called, upstairs. Yeah. Because like the secret videos are nice. I like the one where Ikutsuki was like making puns. Like that was so awful, but I liked it a lot. We should have more to do at night. Like we could do like some social links at night, other than like what's his name, Matatsu and Tanaka. We should have other social links to do at night, I guess.
It's like you can go outside and like bring up your stats, like going to the arcade, but that isn't always very useful.
Yeah, not really. We should like, I don't know, like that's the thing. We need to like have other things to do at night. Because in Persona 4, that was like that was another shock to me. Because like you go to night, you see I like standing there, like she's just hanging out there. Then you hang out with her, and she gives you like mouthwash, which saves you from like a status ailment or something like that, which is really helpful. Even though she gives you mouthwash, but like it's really.
Damn, what are you trying to say?
I just like roasting you to the side. She's like, oh, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I'll just walk home to talk to my dad. Here, have some mouthwash, by the way. And she just walks away. Beautiful.
Dang. You really gonna take that, bro?
We should be able to there should be stores open. We should be able to get on the, we should be able to get on the train, like go to, what's it called? Like a pub or something. Because, like, we had no trouble entering, like, the nightclub, so we should get, like, new social links from that. If we do it, like, yeah.
The only place you can go to during the night is just the plaza, and that is it.
Exactly. We need to get more places and more people to hang out with. We should have like little side stories. Like in Persona 5, we have like the Hova who's like actually like a schizo serial killer. Yeah, that was a pretty good like side character. And like in Persona 4, we also had the drunk man and like the drunk boss and drunk like worker. That was cool. They also have that in Persona 5 too. So like we should have something like that somewhere other than apathy syndrome people and just like random people like, I like dancing. And like that's it. Disgusting. Okay. I guess I should talk about Minako for now. That would be difficult. Either they make an entire new route where she hangs out with the girls, like having a bromance with the girls, or just like and dating the boys, except for Ken, because we can't do that.
That's kind of illegal, bro.
I don't know why I'm not sure, but like I'm pretty sure like someone said that in Ken's social link, he basically like blackmails what's her name, Minako, for like dating him. And I don't know if that's true, but that sounds like something that could happen. So let me just quickly search that up.
I know
like,
Ken is fighting for her love or something.
Yeah, I just
You
know
can like at most be his pretend girlfriend.
pretend. He's like, I have a girlfriend, by the way.
I have a girlfriend. She just goes to another school in Canada.
In Arkansas. God. Okay. Have more time with this is just completely unrelated, but we should have had more time with Shinji, because in the anime that made me sad because he was like, Shinji's my best friend, my role model. He's like, oh wait, you killed my mom, I guess I'll kill you now, lol.
Lol.
Okay, I guess we should talk about the timing and the story. Yeah, we should have at least one more fun event with the girls, because the latest two fun events were like the beach and Operation Babe Hunt and like the hot spring scene. We should have one more fun event, I guess. So like
Babe Hunt.
One thing with Persona 3 is that there's not as many comedic scenes just because the game is so utterly serious.
I feel like it should be like a little more like lighthearted, like fun, like anime tropes in the beginning, but then just slowly get darker. And like I think that's what we should do.
Yeah, like Persona 3 doesn't have like a lot of scenes with camaraderie in like hanging out with people in the group. But like when they do, like when it does, they're straight bangers. Like,
Exactly.
Oh
They're all
yeah.
beautiful. They're all beautiful. I love them all.
Operation Babe Hunt. That will never be
how
beaten.
It was god tier. Operation Babe Hunt is like the best thing because you also introduced the character.
it was so great, and like plus they use like the serious music for like their first mission on Operation Beepun. It's
Exactly. Like it's
like,
beautiful.
recognized it, and like it was so funny.
I just remember I saw like when Agus rejected Junpei, he just turned his head and looked back at her and like the heart emoji above him just snapped in half, and that was so funny to me.
Yeah. What a loser.
It was so awful. And like the thing is that like it introduced Agus, which is good because like all the other fun events are just like in Persona 4 it's just Yosuke like getting beat up or like just having bad luck, like entering his like just everything going wrong for him. Like that's all the funny events. It's either Yosuke or Kanji, or maybe you sometimes. Mostly Yosuke and Kanji. And it's like just comedic for the sake for being comedic. And in Persona 5, it's like not anime tropes anymore. It's like slightly realistic. Like the funny moments, like I can't remember them. The funny moments are fun, but like they're not as fun. And like
They're not as fun.
I thought when they're gonna go to the beach, there'll be more funny moments. We only got like, Yusuke with his lobsters, and like that's not that important. We only got like Anna's like an actually chill like chick, and she can hang out with the boys if she wants to, without being like feeling insecure, like the Persona 4 girls. But we're talking about Persona 3, so the Persona 4 girls are so like awful to the guys. It's so sad.
Yeah, like hey, I'm sorry, but please stop hitting Yosuke. Like Yosuke is annoying, but he does not deserve that.
Yosuke's like, I really like Yosuke. He's my favorite bro.
So depressing.
It
He's
is.
the
He just
only
has
joke
bad
character in
luck.
his brain.
Bro.
My dude. Okay. So, like I said, for the story to make it like stretched longer or have like more time to do social links and like leveling up, we should have like less time passing when we hang out with social links, and we should have less random calls. Because in like I remember in Persona 3, like it's Sunday, it's your only free day for the week, and then you want to hang out with Aranaki. You want to hang out with Aranaki, then all of a sudden, I don't know, I guess Keisuke calls you. You want to go to the movie theater? And you're sure. And you still have to hang out with him afterwards to like rank up the social link. And it's like a pain. So we should have like less random calls. And like it shouldn't be like every time you have free time, people should just call you randomly. That should be like gone.
It's like during your free time, that's like all you can do. It's just social links because there's not like really that many places you can go.
Yeah, exactly. We should also have like a little like wait, that's kind of like to the fun places. But we should have a crane game too, because I think there's a crane game in Persona 3. No, there's a crane game from Persona 4 to 5 where you can get like Jack Frost and Pyro Jack and like King Frost and stuff like that.
No.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Okay. We should have shorter exams because in Persona 5 the exams are like 3 days. So we should have a whole week just passing with no social links. That's a pain. Like we have this like 3 times. You just have like no social links. Wait, do you? No, you don't have any social links for like the whole exam period. So after the exams end, which is like a pain because like you could have like max intelligence and you still have that problem. So we should have only 3 days and like time spent with social links after each exam day, I guess. Just not as many, I guess. Like maybe just like the adults or children, I guess. Wow, I said I guess not. Oh. We should have no summer school because I remember in the beginning of summer vacation, Mitsuru just signs you up for summer school and you just miss like a whole week of like time. You can hang out with like social links during the summer, I guess.
Like she just signed you up to summer school with like
we're already like max like knowledge. Like there's no point. It's true.
did you do that?
She wants you gone.
She just went to hang out with Akihiko, ha ha ha, and Shinji. Wait, Shinji,
Wait.
yeah.
Shinji.
Wait, is Shinji there? I have no idea.
He's probably dead by then. But
Wait.
But that reminds me, we did have to talk about what was it? Something similar to Shinji. Oh yeah, villains.
That's gonna be right after we talk about the story time spending thing.
Story. Okay, so the story. So the story is a bit long. I kind of forgot everything that happened except the ending.
Yeah. Okay. So we had the first.
Okay. I want to point out something really nice before we start getting deep into it. I want to talk about Ikutsuki. I'm gonna call him Ikuchi. So
Okay.
Ikuchi, he is like really good villain material, but it's pulled off poorly. So
Really poorly.
even if you don't know he is the villain or one of the villains, it's so obvious that he's suspicious because look at it this way. Why does he have Igus? Why is he like doing this or that?
Every
Why
time
is he the chairman?
Yeah,
There's so
every
many
time an adult like is in charge of a kids group, like you know that they're probably like a villain or something. There's never a good adult like taking care of children. Like that's a red flag right there.
it's like it's not necessarily that he's bad. He's just suspicious, but you don't have anything that specifically leads him to actually being bad until he's finally revealed. So it's a
Yeah.
good build up, but it's a shit ending.
We should have foreshadowing for Kutsuki and like Strega. It's like
I
for
think
and like yeah.
I think Ikuchi's like perfect, but Strega is pulled off very poorly. It's not that Strega is like a bad like villain group. Well, Takaya isn't at least. He does enough, but it's because his impact isn't strong enough. Like he murders Shinji, but the
Also,
focus is put on Shinji and Ken, not Takaya.
yeah, that's the thing. I feel like we should also have foreshadowing for Chidori's bonding with Junpei. Like maybe she's like Takai shoots the person beginning the game, and then Chidori's like just drawing the dead body, and like Jin is like, "Ew, what the hell? Why are you doing that? Just go draw some flowers." So the next day, she's hanging out, she's drawing flowers, and she meets Junpei, and they hang out together, drawing, talking about stuff, maybe, and like just better like build up, I guess. But we
If
should
I'm
also,
being honest, I don't really care about Chidori or her bond with Junpei, so I think putting more into the relationship would be nice.
yeah, we should have it like seem like not like such a big thing when she sacrifices herself. Um,
It's sweet and it's nice, and like in the answer, Junpei has like a special skill from Chidori. I'm like, that's so sweet, but I don't care about her dying.
like that's like really sweet of her, but like come on, we can't resurrect Shinji or Chidori. We just can't do that. That's bad for the story. They just need to be dead. Shinji didn't do anything, and like when you rescue him in like Femc's route, he just talks to you from the hospital bed because he got into a coma from getting shot and like surviving. Yeah,
We need to talk about his death. It's so dumb. He was gonna die no matter what. Why is he still alive?
she's just making him suffer. Minaka, what are you doing?
It's like he was going to die from either the pills or Takaya. It didn't matter either way. He was supposed to die, and it was better that way, that he stayed dead.
Exactly. We should keep story-driven awakenings. Those are important, and like that's something a lot of people like. Like everyone shouldn't get their awakening because they hang out with Minato, because Minato's not really impacting them at all. He only impacted like I said, a few social links, and that's because like they actually like realized, oh wait, I guess I can't just start blaming people for having drugs in school anymore because like my friend got blamed too, lol. Like he doesn't change anyone. Like everyone else, I guess I understand like the other guys like get changing because of like you or Akira, but like not really. Like Akira's like a phantom thief because he always solves their problems, which is why they realize he's a phantom thief. So like
I think, and this goes into Persona 5 social links being bad. It relies too much on Akira's powers as a phantom thief.
yeah,
I think Persona 5 is good at empowering people, but I think a good way to have like given that sort of theme across was to show people how to solve their problems without needing superpowers.
yes, like just having them like take down their like boss or like some of their like villains for like their mementos thing were pretty bad, but like they're not that big of a deal.
It's like, how are you just going to change your nasty boss's heart? You're gonna get fired if you go up to him as well. You gotta find some way because real world problems aren't solved that easily if you got a dick
Yeah.
of a boss.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the problem, like with Persona 5. And Persona 3 social links should have like we should have story awakenings. The characters should like grow in their own little way. Like that's something I like about how like some of them just didn't change their personalities, like Tanaka and Nozomi and like Kenji. And there's still MILF Hunter, like Sleazebag, and like fat guy who's still scamming people for money to join a cult. Like, yeah, those are like important to their characters, and they'll eventually grow out of it, but like not right now. and like it's not like Minato magically make Kenji like you can't date older women, you have to date kids our age and stuff like that. He's not gonna do that.
Like
He can't change that.
Links. Yeah, my favorite social links are the social links where the people the people realize something about themselves, and then they're like, "Huh, maybe I should change this," instead of it just being changed that quickly.
Yeah, like, oh, thank you for like helping me. Like Aranaki like grew so nicely because he's like, oh wait, maybe other people do have problems, even though I'm like literally dying. I shouldn't just judge people so harshly. That's unfair to everyone. And like that's sweet. I like that a lot. So villains, let's talk about them. We should Strega should be either a little stronger or not, but either way, they need to be a little more sympathetic because like they kind of just like, oh yeah, we got artificial personas and like they're killing us, lol. Like that's
like we didn't know that until the end. I didn't sympathize with any of them until like the end, where I kind of felt bad for like Jin and how much he looked up to Kaya and how he sacrificed himself. I'm like, damn, why couldn't you have done that before? Maybe I would have cared about you.
Exactly. Like we didn't. We need like some more sting. Like maybe we could like go investigate Ikutsuki's office after he commits suicide, which we'll talk about a little after this. And basically, we can investigate. It turns out, and we can get some foreshadowing for Show and Arena and stuff like that. We should like
get it in the answer, and that's Fuka doing it.
We need some more things in the actual game before he actually dies. And like same with Chidori. We need to like figure out, they're being experimented on. They've been like this way since they're kids. Their personas are killing them. It's awful and stuff like that. And like Jin should have like a little more character because I feel like Takaya's motives are unclear, but Jin's just like following him around. And like we need to give him more character so when he dies, it's more painful. Or
Jin and Takaya, I think Takaya's motives are like, I think it's like opposite to Minato's. Like, we're going to die. We have to, why are you taking away the one thing that gives us entertainment and makes us happy?
Yeah, death. Yes. So either, it doesn't matter if they're like still like extremely easy to fight or like a little harder, but they have to have like a little more sympathy and like more story to them. And stuff like that. So like, that's like the main thing. Chidori's battle is just really still be easy.
To the character when you don't really know their motivations.
Yeah, we need like more motives. Like in the anime, they did kind of weird thing. It was nice, but Takai's like, I started cults. I'm giving to everyone in town, so like they can just be entertained as us for Nyx's awakening, lol. And oh my god,
that whole thing was so cool. I wish it was explored upon because, like, bro, that kind of cool though.
Yeah, it is. It's really fun. The anime did such a good job. Its pacing was a little weird. The last movie it made me really sad. I was like watching in complete darkness. It was awful, but like it was so sad because it's so hard to like do that in like animes and like animations, like having like the bad ending be implemented, but they did it so well. Like he does it's black and white, but he realizes something's wrong. He remembers his parents who are dead, and he's like, oh wait, I have to do the right thing. And I like that a lot. Yeah. So like, it could like Takai should be a little more malicious other than just shooting people. I feel like that's
shooting people.
He just does that. He just shoots people like, ha ha ha. I like Nyx, lol. Oh my god, I have to stop saying lol. But he has to. He just keeps like that's just what Takai does. He needs to be a little more malicious, like maybe hurt people a little more, I guess. So like we need to figure out how to do that. Now Ikutsuki's not dancing because he's not good enough of a villain, and like he should be a little more like we should have more foreshadowing. And he should be more apologetic. Like maybe he's like we have a little more foreshadowing. And you could figure out it's Kutsuki before he actually just shows up with Aegis.
I mean, I think you can figure out that he is extremely suspicious if you had to cross out anyone. But, like, I'm thinking about, like, his design. I'm just thinking of how, like, his entire color palette is just, like, beige and brown and nothing else.
Exactly. The thing, like, I remember, like, this is completely, like, unrelated, but in The World Ends With You, there's a character who I was like, oh my god, it's young Ikutsuki. And he literally, he has like a skin tone, same hair. He has like a little goatee little thing. He has the exact same suit. And I'm like, oh my god, what the heck? Like, it was, and like, they were released around the same time too. So like, that was been a thing around 2010s, I guess. Like he was like a Kutsky like personality. He was kind of like a dickbag, but he still like was a really good character for the little time we had with him. So they had to do the same thing with the Kutsky. And at the end, like I know in Persona 3 Reportable, it doesn't have the animated cutscenes for some reason. I guess they didn't want to reanimate everything. But like he just shows up, and then Mitsuru's dad shows up, and he has like this awful sprite. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. It's like a Kutsky with a gun, and they do the same thing with
No, no, not that one. No. It looks like a meme. What the hell?
It's just such a confused plaster to hand on it.
He's bald.
Oh my god. Okay. It's just a Kutsky with a gun, and like he's just smiling, and then he just commits suicide while smiling.
It's like his pedo face, but with a gun.
Exactly. Like, wow. They could have at least given him a different sprite. But like, that's the thing. He just sees like, oh well, I was one day so wicked, lol. And he just throws himself off the roof.
Jesus Christ.
We need him to be a little more. We need to be a little more apologetic. Like once Mitsuru's dad shows up, he's like, "Oh shit!" And then I just shoots him down. She's like, "Oh shit!" And like he's like, "Oh guys, I'm so sorry, lol. I didn't mean to like crucify you on like Tartarus." Then they're like, "Ew, Kutsky, why would you do that? We're gonna shoot you now." He's like, "No, I'm gonna shoot you first." He shoots Mitsuru's dad, and he's like, "Oh, there's nowhere to go. I'm sorry, guys, or am I? But Nyx will come. Nyx will fall." And then he just throws himself off the building. Well, not while he's smiling, but just throws himself off the building.
While he's smiling.
It's beautiful.
I think the pacing in that scene was just so bad. But,
It was horrible.
So if we think about this, so the first part of this scene is like when you run into Ikuchi with Aigis. You go up, he crucifies you. I'm still remembering the terrible polygons. They look so dumb. But okay, so he crucifies you.
It looks like one of those memes where they just put like this. It doesn't even look real. Exactly. It's a smile.
It's
him holding a gun over his regular sprite, and it looks weird.
It's so bad looking.
It's so awful looking. Okay.
If we had to repaste the scene, we have Ikuchi having them crucified, and we have to have Aigis shoot them, right? But I think before Aigis does that, we should have Ikuchi talk for a bit, because she does, right?
Yeah.
Actually, that reminds me. Tartarus looks nice from the outside, but from the inside, it's a bit more of a dull sort of battlefield.
Yeah. It really is. Okay, speaking of, Ikutsuki threw himself off the building. Is he like in Tartarus right now? Is he like in the Tartarus area?
No,
Is he like just in the middle of Tartarus? You're walking there, you just see his body there, just hanging on like upside down above you. Is that where he is? Because if his body is not in Tartarus, that means it's outside and it's gonna be a police investigation.
Oh, jeez, I brought this up. Like in what is it called? Arena Ultimax. Someone brought up Ikuchi's body, and I'm like, bruh, what? Did no one seriously find his body before that somewhere in the school? His body's got to be around here somewhere in the vicinity.
And like, just because like there's no police investigation the next day, that means his body's in Tartarus, and that's kind of disturbing.
And, like, okay, so maybe say like they don't find it till a really long time afterwards. What would even be left of him if he fell from like 244 stories up?
That's true. It'd just be it would
just be blood. It would be nothing else. He would just
it would just be like
he just disintegrate. Oh god.
He disintegrate. Like if you threw like an elephant from like tall, like all of his bits would have to be splattered everywhere, and all of his bones would have to shatter.
Yeah.
So
That's
there would
kinda
just be
gross.
like meat and brain matter everywhere.
Maybe like even that there's no maybe that's
Okay.
why they didn't find him. It's just like somebody must have had a little boo boo right here. I guess it's nothing bad.
You see a blood spot. Ew. Okay. Yeah, that's a big problem. So like I feel like Akutsuki should also have like we should be able to investigate Akutsuki's like area of office and like maybe learn about Sho or Strega a bit because I feel like it'd be nice to have foreshadowing for Arena Ultimax even though Arena Ultimax came before this, I guess. I mean, wait, after this, yeah.
Yeah.
So like we need to do that. So it'd be important to like just have a little bit of foreshadowing. That'd just be nice for the villains. Is there any other villain though?
It's like, okay, so once again, Persona 3 has a villain problem. It has like several villains, but none of them are focused on enough to be like villains. Like Nyx is kind of a villain, but like it's also kind of like one of those
Humanity's desires.
It's just like humanity's desires. Well, it's just like the embodiment of death, and then like that other weird like two-headed thing is it's like people's desires for death.
Avarice. Ew.
Yeah. Ew.
Like
Gross.
the human desire for like death or like pain is like literally the problem in all the Persona games. I'm not sure about 1 and 2, but like 3, 4, and 5, they're all like it's just humans like I don't want to see this anymore, or like I just want to die. That's a problem, and like that's a little bad, but I guess that's true. And like a continuous problem. Never gonna fix it. Manada's gonna die in vain. Not really. He's still gonna be dead. It's kind of a pain.
He has a little like he's the Great Seal, so he kind of like makes a border, but
Yeah.
he doesn't like stop Nyx or Giga two-headed thing either, but he kind of just makes a little wall.
He's just the wall. Doricon. I find like we're definitely gonna have to talk about the answer a little later. But let's talk about the Velvet Room. We're gonna get into battle soon in Tartarus. Like I said, we need an official Elizabeth social link. The compendium should have like it should be way cheaper because that's like one of the most expensive compendiums. I guess.
Ooh,
And-
good thing I like used it once. No, not even. That was Persona 4. My bad.
You didn't even use compendium? Okay. Jeez.
No, I like never used it. I used it in I think Persona 5 for social links, and once in Persona 4 for a very specific skill. I think it was Dakunda, and then never again.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a major gamer problem. Okay. So compendium is extremely expensive. We need inheritance fusion, I guess, and objectification. We should be able to get some ultimate weapon. I don't think any of them have like ultimate weapons in Persona 3. We need to be able to get that. They probably do, but like I just can't remember them. Like I know in Persona 2, 4, and 5 they have ultimate weapons, but not in Persona 3, as I remember.
And I think Persona 4 has it. I don't know about Persona 2 or 1. I couldn't bother.
I know in Persona 2 there's like you can get your ultimate weapons by like having this whole like mini quest where you meet all the Persona 1 cast, and like it's really cool, I guess. I heard it takes forever, but Persona 5's ultimate weapons just like you objectify them in the Velvet Room, and I just know that Makoto's is like OP, like it's like 10 times better than Joker's, and you need to like do New Game Plus to get his ultimate weapon, I guess. So like
I know like the gun UI gives. I think it is at least. That thing is OP. It can just like pierce through enemy weaknesses and stuff like that, and it was just aesthetic. Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's first go in order. The opening is gonna be difficult.
The opening is so good. Oh,
Good. All the remakes of the games have like their openings aren't as good as the original. But FPS's opening was so bad.
My opening was
It's beautiful. We need to remake the opening. I don't know if we should have Burn My Dread because all the songs are different, but like Burn My Dread is such a good opening song.
there's like two different openings. There's like the more like plain colored one, and then I don't remember the other one. I kind of there's two of them, but I had an idea. So like, say you were to remake Persona 3, would you put it in an updated style?
I don't know.
I thought through this. I thought through this beforehand. So
Oh my god, you did. I don't know,
I I got so excited. Oh my god. So if you were going to remake Persona 3, my idea for the style would be something like very plain colors similar to the first opening. So like reds, whites, and blue. Oh god, America. So like you take those like base colors plus like their uniforms, you don't have a lot of shading, but where the shading is, it's suffocating. It's like very deep, like freaking creepy ass shading, and it's
Oh my
like
God.
really dark.
We should have like the bright poppy colors, like the bright green moon. I love it. It's so beautiful. And ending, it's just a white screen with like the black line turning into like a dot and just disappearing. And I love that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, and like the thing is that they put Memento Mori everywhere in like the in like the opening, and like it's beautiful because like it's like remember you'll die, Memento Mori, ancient like Greek stuff about death and life and stuff like that, and like it just stuffed it down your face.
It's like a spoiler, but you don't know, and it's so fucking good.
I love spoilers that you don't know till like you actually reach the part. Let me like, it's like I can't like
remember you'll die. Like no one would have guessed that like that statement would actually be true.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Persona 3 opening till after I finished Persona 3 for some reason. So basically,
What?
once I opened, it's like I never saw it, but I knew what Memento Mori was because like I knew Harry Potter, and like I knew like Harry Potter and School of Fear. I read both of them, so I knew what
Memento Mori was because of a series of unfortunate events.
Oh yeah,
And how,
same.
Oh yeah.
Motto was that?
Yeah.
I can't mute the site because I don't want to like play with music. But like,
But the first opening there is probably the best because it's the best stylistic one. And although the second one is nice and it has like a good transition of like 3 different songs, it doesn't feel nice with like the theme. It's too sad and too energetic.
yeah. Oh yeah, Persona 3 Portable. I forgot about that. It's really good too.
It's cool looking. I like it as well. It's like the 2 different versions and like
Yeah. I love it.
Like when you do like a Persona 3 remake, this is like the colors I was talking about. Like these simple colors from this opening would be fine.
Yeah. It needs to be pretty. Like, it's just so wonderful. The opening, like, just the opening has to be nice. It has to like voice. So like maybe the one they'd use for dancing. It's like that's cute. Like there's so many like voice actors nowadays who are to give the town the place a whole like big city feel. Not like Shibuya, but like not like Shibuya, but like just like a generic like I don't know like Minato's shoes from Persona 3 dancing because his shoes
Just his shoes.
yes, it's beautiful. Persona 3 dancing. His shoes in his official art are beautiful because they have sparkles on them and they're colorful, and I love them. Okay,
Sparklies.
dancing. I need to show you his shoes because they're all beautiful. Where's
Over the
look at his shoes?
Oh damn! Those are some good shoes.
Just the dancing is wonderful. Look at it. It's like dots, and like in the trailer, it's sparkly. And like, just look at this whole thing, like this specific picture. Come on, but like, just look at it. It's like triangles. I love triangles. It's like
that.
rings, sparkles.
Triangles
It's so beautiful.
They're the most structurally sound.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need like these like neon like greeny bluey colors and pink into like just like the whole aesthetic of the whole thing to like match it up a little better. Because Persona 3 is like colors where it's like the sky blue, which is like behind him, but like that's why dancing is like so and stuff like that. Like the city at night is like pink and blue. So like maybe we could do that. Oh yeah, the shadows and sprites should. Oh yeah, we need to use the Persona 3 dancing models, and let's have Igor because they had that in Persona 5. You could just use his model.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like yeah, the shadows had to have like a little bit of a significant like different look. Not like Persona 5, but just a little different look for each special one.
I think they should maybe, and this is just like an idea, maybe they can each represent different arcanas.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I have like something to do with Arcanas with the Knicks fight, and it's like I'm like just like we'll talk about it a little later because like that's gonna be right after battles. So Tartarus should have safe rooms. Like okay,
Well, you don't really need them. You can save anywhere in Tartarus, and I feel like it's a little bit of a cheat because like I can just like go down and like get my SP and HP back and then go back up and save wherever I want. That's a little bit too easy.
that's true. And also like in Tartarus, what am I talking about? It's taking me a while to recompose. But in Tartarus, like we have the teleport thingies, and there's so many features in Persona 3 that aren't in the other games. So like we'll talk about that in battle, but like it's so nice too. Each block should have like a theme. So there's like 6 blocks in Tartarus, and each block should have should have like a specific theme. And I was thinking that the top block of Tartarus, right before we reach Nyx, where we fight Takaya, should have a Greek mythology theme or something. Like they all have their own themes already, but like they should have like a more specific, concise, fancy looking theme. So like up here would just have like Greek mythology because like that's the whole mythology center of it, stuff like that.
Maybe even like twisted like Greek mythology, like darker parts of it.
Yeah, there'll be like paintings of the walls and statues and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We should have 3D animated cutscenes and new. We should have cutscenes with the models, but we should also have like specific animated cutscenes. I think they did pretty well with that.
I don't really think we need that. So this is like an issue that also like roots back to Persona 5. Like, why are you animating it? Like, it looks nice, but you have these great models, and more than anything, the animated scenes just look pretty dull compared to the colorfulness. So you might Oh, that actually reminds me. We should probably talk about like what is it called? UI, GUI, like how like like when they show the times and stuff like that.
Oh
You
yeah.
see- So with Persona 5, obviously the sprites are smaller because they have proper 3D models and environments, while in Persona 3, the sprites are much bigger to make up for the lower graphics.
Yeah. So for like that's the thing. For the UI and stuff like that, it can't be as stylistic as Persona 5 because like that's part of like the charm and like about like Joker and like his personality. Like I'm pretty cool and all and stuff like that. So like
I think
this looks cool actually. Oh, it has like a Pacific. Okay, so we have our 3 things. Our social links are stats, and I guess our about to and our end menu, I guess. So those are our whoever made this, like it's really stylistic. Restyle too. That looks cool. Okay. Just having like this that's why I liked Persona the first Persona 4, the animations like opening, the OG one. Look, there's a silhouette behind him, it's beautiful.
yeah.
Having silhouettes behind people, like especially if they're already silhouettes, it's beautiful and I like it a lot. And yeah. The social links shouldn't just be like a list of their names, but we should have like we should have names, I guess. Our battle looks nice though. I like it. It should have like a little more like sophisticated look. Like yeah, it should have a more sophisticated look to it. And like I think we should have like this bar thing for the stats. We should have like the star shaped thing they did for like Persona 4 and 5, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, not star, but like pentagon. So we definitely do need that. Oh, wow, that was bad. Okay. Let me talk to the next thing. So let's talk about the battle, I guess. Tartarus is
A bit plain.
it's like I feel like we touched on it, but like for the battle system and just exploring Tartarus, there's some things that Persona 3 had that none of the other games had, and I love them a lot. And that's like splitting up to look for clues and like fusion spells? Yeah, fusion spells. So we should be able to find like more treasure around Tartarus. The leveling should be easier because I know that it was like a problem for people who play Persona 5 or 4 before Persona 3 that like the leveling took forever. Like it takes a lot of time to grind for it, and like we should still have the teleporters. So the party split is like really cool because like you're running away from like a shadow, and then the shadow grabs Yukari's leg and drops her on the floor, and she's fighting the shadow while you quickly grab Salute and run away past her. Then you get to the teleporter, and then you all get downstairs safely. Yukari hasn't lost any HP; she just buys you some time while fighting the shadow. That's really cool. I like that a lot.
I just like sending them out so that that reminds me. So one time I sent out my party, and the death kind of came, and I started noticing, why is Akihiko and Koromaru dying? Oh god, they're dead. And Yukari dies next, and I see Nyx. Oh, not Nyx. The Death are kind of turn the corner, and I start screaming.
That's so awful. That's such an. They just slowly die off. Why are you?
Horrifying. Dark was there as well. She said I had pure terror in my voice.
That sounds. He starts screaming as the Reaper just starts floating towards you. You hear the chains.
Oh, I'm so afraid of chain sounds now.
Yeah. Okay, party split is really helpful because like you're like, oh, we need to find the next teleporter, so you just get them to split. They grab some treasure. Like you see the teleporter, but everyone else is just quickly grabbing like some treasure while you're just hanging out next to the teleporter. They see the Reaper's coming, so you just quickly enter the teleporter and everyone's fine. And it's really nice, and I liked it. So for the battle, the UI,
Yeah.
it's not too bad. Like it's nice and stylistic. We should be able to control party members, which is helpful. We should have like the Persona 5 thing, but
Rockin' stop.
but like okay, but we should have the whole like thing like it's bullets of a revolver. That's like the cool aesthetic for it.
That
like
is
that.
cool.
It's like the truth bullet cylinder. Like it's a nice cylinder, so like that'd be helpful. It looks nice already. It's just that the shadows should like we should have like a better entrance, I guess. I think Persona 5 spoiled me, but like it should be easier to like slash the enemy, and I'm pretty sure Minato can carry any weapon. He's just masters in swords, I guess.
Yeah.
But so we should have tactics and all these good stuff, but we should what am I talking about? Let me look right now.
I'd also like to mention, like, while we're here, since you mentioned like Minato can have different weapons, I think like working on like how he like uses his weapons, like the spear and stabbing. Like, if you give him a bow, it is like the the worst thing to shoot at like the enemies. So like, I think maybe implementing a cool sort of way to shoot the bow would be nice.
That'd be cool. Like just having special like what's it called? How am I talking about? But like we should have like special like animations for like all these things, especially like at the end when you finish the battle, which is like because like when you finish all out attacks or like you kill the final shadow, like the battle ends and each character has like a specific like thingy majig to do. Like Akiko's like, did you see that Shinji and stuff like that? Like
Did you see that, Shinji?
yeah. And then Junpei's like, who's the man? And then Minato does his emo hair flip. Like, those are all, like, their little character things. I don't remember any of the girls doing that at all.
Yeah, Mitsuru has, like, her little, like, she takes her little sphere thingy and she, like, slashes it down and is like, I will not give up. And then Yukari, I think she, like, flips her hair as well and she puts her bow. I think she gets a little sassy. Koromaru barks. Ken, I think Ken spins around or something. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be cute. Okay, so all our attacks, they should be the same as they were in the original Persona 3, like cartoony, but actually I don't know. But they can't have like this
plain.
Yeah, can't have this fancy all-out attacks like in Persona 5 because like that's part of the fantasy style. Like we're in the shadows, we're gonna jump on you, like crush you, like spear you, and jump away while looking awesome at the same time.
Oh, I think I have an idea. Like, you know when Minato gets like a critical and like he, for some reason he has like his shirt off or something like that. Not the shirt off part, but like how he has that like little segment, but they're all doing it in like an epic circle and they all out attack.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. The all-out attack things need to look a little different. Like the Persona 4 Goldens, like the original Persona 3's all-out attack like sequence thing is like cool, but Persona 4 Golden's all-out attack thing was definitely my favorite thing.
They like all bombard the enemy.
Yeah, it has like something like it's a little different, but it has like this like just like the way it's set up, like how it looks, it's different. But they also have like the we're gonna enter like this thing. Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
I really like that, and it's like their official arts for it too. It's cute. It's like I love when the people like make official arts for something, and they just use it later in the game for something important, and like I like it a lot. So like they could have something like that, just looks a little neater instead of them their heads just being square. So like, okay, let's turn around, then we'll just enter the cartoony cloud and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just realized how nice Persona 4 Golden's all-out attacks look compared to Persona 4, the original. Oh, man.
I saw that and I was like shocked how like different they looked. Same with Persona 3's.
Yeah.
Okay, so like we also need the shuffle. I feel like the shuffle after you get an all-out attack or Minato like kills the last shadow should be the same from Persona 3, just a little better looking, I guess.
Not like 144p graphics.
Exactly. Persona 4's, I was thinking we should do it like the same as Persona 4's, but I feel like Persona 4's is nice. It requires some strategy. Like, and it's cool. Oh no, he's coming.
What is Persona 4's again? I keep forgetting about Persona 4. I'm like, I gotta look.
Like Persona 4 is like it shuffles and then shows you all the cards and you have to like do some strategy to like, okay, if I click this card first, I can pick all the rest of the cards and stuff like that. It's really nice.
I see. I sucked at those. No wonder I forgot.
Okay. So, fusion spells.
Fusion, ooh.
Fusion spells are really great. And like, they're not in any of the other games. They had that in Persona 2, but they're not the same thing. Like that one is like, okay, if I do Agi with you, we can multiply our Agi times 10. How cool is that?
Like you get special skills.
Yeah.
I forgot most of them, but I know one's like Flaming Feaster Twister. I don't know, but fusion spells are cool. I miss them.
It's like I feel like it's something special for Persona 3 because Minato is like a really special like Velvet attendee. I mean not Velvet attendee, Velvet Room guest because like he can fuse his own personas by himself. He doesn't need Elizabeth's help. Everyone else is like, Caroline and Justine, can you please fuse the personas for me? Like he can do it himself. He's like self-reliant. So the fact that he can do fusion spells can like just actually like is considering to like the fact that he's that powerful and stuff like that. So like yeah, and they're cool. I really like them.
Yeah, like I really love fusion spells. Like the one between like the Jack Frost brothers.
Like Jack Bros is beautiful. I love it.
It's very nice.
Like they go together, like they tell the shadows a joke, the shadows just become depressed. That's just funny.
Yeah.
But like the thing about it is that I feel like the reason why they didn't put in the other games is because like it'd be a little difficult. I'm planning to animate like a little mini thing for all the other games doing fusion spells with the way they summon their personas and stuff like that. It's just be difficult to make it look cool when you do a fusion spell. And I don't remember like what happens if you overuse the fusion. Like what happens once you use a fusion spell? Do you like HP? I don't know what it is. It's really awesome. I like it's like a shame it's not in the newer games, but oh well. He gets to have that special little ability because he's really special. Yay. Okay, for the boss battles, we should have more like limits and stuff like that. Because in the first boss battle, the limit was like we had to get to the end of the train by like 30 minutes or like 10 minutes or something like that and finish the boss battle before then, or else the train will crash. Like that was cool. I like that a lot. But we didn't have that many stakes in like the Persona boss battles, I guess, for the moon boss battles. Like they should be a little stronger and have like more limits and stuff like that. Like there were only 2 special bosses. The rest of them were like kind of easy. Like actually 3. Like there's the one that keeps on making you guys horny, and then there's the one that like has the Wheel of Fortune, and then there's the time limit one. So like it's like those are like really like those bosses were cool. I just wish they like were stronger and had like special quirks, I guess. Okay. There's this in Persona 3 Portable. There's this thing where social links can like wander into Tartarus, and that's really cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if like social links could wander to Tartarus. Like I don't know if that'd be good because I feel like that'd be a pain to people. Well,
That's terrifying.
yeah, they just you never talk to them again. You never be able to finish them because you didn't rescue them in like 5 days, I guess. Like that'd be a pain to some people, just random people. And if you decide to rescue them, get some money from the police department. That'd be some like easy way to grab some money, I guess. And like it'd be cool. And for Tartarus, like someone came up with the idea that Tartarus is constantly shifting. I'm not sure if that's a good idea though, because that'd be a little difficult.
So
Yeah.
that should remind me something. You said money. That reminds me of grinding, and that reminds me how Persona 5 has mementos while also has palaces.
Yeah.
Tartarus is like a big palace, but also a big mementos.
Yeah, it basically is. It's like a mixture of both. Tartarus, like, I feel like it should have like little like roots. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it shouldn't just be like square. Like they should have like little things that can like you can use as like blockages, like statues to like hide behind or like run in a circle around so the shadows don't grab you. That'd be cool.
You know what that reminds me of? You know how the outside of Tartarus is just so like whimsical and like insane? I think like using that to your advantage would be nice. Like I know there's like upside down stairs on like the outside of Tartarus. Like imagine like going up those. That's terrifying.
Oh my god, that'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
Though. We need to have a more whimsical look in Tartarus, like maybe like random like weird spiral things around and like things that are going up and stuff like that. And it like just you look up at the ceiling like because you have to like change the camera angle and then you see, oh my god, there's like stairs up there. Where's it leading? Whoever knows. And, like it's going through like a gap in the wall, but if you try but you can't enter the gap and that gap might take you to I don't know the top of Tartarus for some reason. I don't know.
And it's like I don't know, what is Tartarus? Is it like a collective cognition or something?
I have no idea. Isn't like I'm pretty sure it's just like the Nyx like spawning ground. I think that's it.
If I were like to think of that, I would think of it to be like insane. Like you know how when Mementos like fuses with the overworld in Persona 5, like those creepy like spiny things like start crawling out of everywhere.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but in Tartarus.
That'd be cool. It's just like it's bizarre. It's just bizarre. That'd be really fun. It'd be really cool, and we just and we keep the same like cool like we keep the same cool like what's it called? Just like the cool like it'll be easier to like program because like we'll just have the same flat area with statues and models here and just random whimsical looking things around. That would make it like way easier to like upgrade Tartarus and not make it as like boring, I guess.
Yeah.
So, like that's all like so that's one way you could fix it.
You know what reminds me of boring? The answer.
Okay, we'll talk about that right after we finish Nyx, I guess.
Oh yeah, Nixie Poo! Oh my god!
Nyx is gonna be fun. We should have like a little battle with Takaya and Jid and stuff like that. And like I don't think we should split up like they did in the anime, but like it'd be really fun to just spend time. Oh my god, what are we talking about? But yeah, we should just like fight them quickly. We learn a bit more about Takaya, and then he's like, "I'll wait for the fall," and you'd be like, "No," and then you just.
It's nice how Takaya doesn't die. Like he crawls up to you guys like while Nyx is being summoned. He's still alive, and then he dies.
Takaya, how wonderful to be alive.
Imagine if he like came in like right in the middle of the Nyx battle and like, you're like, you have to kill him too again.
He's just like he just joins Nyx. He's like, let's beat them up, Nyx, and she just annihilates him. She just steps on her. She doesn't even notice his existence because she's so gigantic.
She just like takes her giant sword and like smites him, and it's like.
And we're like, oh shit, it's business.
Takaya, no.
Takaya, right, you want true love.
I have to say, Nyx battle is the most impressive boss battle I've seen out of Persona, like 3 through 5.
Yeah, it's cool. That's the thing.
It's like
It's really cool. Everyone agrees that's cool.
It's so painful. Oh my god, it's the only boss battle that made me erupt such like a mix of emotions. I was so happy but so terrified and stressed out. I was like dying for an hour straight doing it.
Yeah, I heard it's like an hour 30 minutes. Like that's not even like max. And like it's just painful because she's just repeating the same thing. Like the arcana is the mean by which is all is revealed. And when when Eve ate the fruit, man was destined to fall. Like she's repeating that like 55 times the whole hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, we have Burn My Dread like final battle, but like, is that really that important? Yes, it is. It's like, but still, like, it's like, what's I thinking? We need some like new Nyx lines. I don't know what it's gonna be, but new Nyx lines. I don't know. Something about how humanity sucks. That's the important part.
Yeah.
Every every time Nyx changes an arcana, I'm not sure like how they did that well, but like it has to symbolize the strengths and weaknesses of like specific arcanas.
Oh, it did. Don't you worry, it already did. It's like, so she changed her like arcana, like the card comes up, it fuses into her, and her like weaknesses and abilities like change, which was a pain in the ass, let me tell you.
Yeah.
So like Darko had to like look them up, like, okay, strength arcana do not do physical attacks, just magic.
Okay, so let me see. I was thinking like Lover's Arcana, like maybe it's like she's strong against fire but weak to ice, or maybe because like fire, passion of love, and ice because it's cold. Having cold personality towards your lover wouldn't be cool.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I'm not sure like Lover's Arcana, weakness and strength. Like that's what I was thinking, and like just like having that just around, and like maybe the music could just switch up a little bit every time their arcana changes, because it takes a while for their arcana to change. Like I don't know.
True. Like several different remixes for the battle themes.
Yeah, like maybe I don't know. Maybe Burn My Dread. It's like the when it's like lovers. I'm just doing stereotypes right now. But maybe wait. Okay,
They use,
lovers.
like,
Like it has harp, or like it's more like classical than like the rock hip hop thing. So like maybe like
the harps and violins, dude. We're gonna do Burn My Dread on the violin.
yeah. Oh my god, that'd be fun. Okay. Lovers just nullifies light and darkness. So
That's
yeah.
what most of them were.
Yeah. Well, they should have like specific like symbolic things for like the meaning of their arcanas and get stuff like that. So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So basically, we'll just keep on doing that till all the arcanas are over. And basically, in the first time, once you beat the first thing, you're like, oh, you feel a change in your heart, or something like that. It's like some Undertale thing. And like, basically, you just, every time you finish one, you feel a change in your heart. And every time, until you get to the final thing, and Nyx is like, ha ha ha, I'm actually the sky, because I'm the goddess of the night. Like, you'll be like, oh shit. And then you're like, lie on the floor. It's all sad and stuff like that. But then you float up, and Nyx beats you up till you're like 1 HP. And then Orpheus reminds us of our bonds and our friendship and everyone we care about, and calls out, and then everyone calls out so the HP is filled. Oh my god, I forgot something. Okay, when Nyx comes, like in the anime, like everyone, I'm not sure they did that in the game, but the anime, everyone detransmorgifies, and then everyone's like, wait, what the hell? Why is our high school like a tower? I want people to like run closer to school. I want and like have our social links be like, wait, what the hell is going on? They did the same thing in Persona 5, but everyone knew you were a Phantom Thief, so like, yeah, go Akira, go Phantom Thieves, you're so awesome. But like this one, they're like, wait, what the hell? Why is your school like that? Like, I want to just see the social links do that, and be like, I sure wish that, I hope that everyone's okay right now with whatever's going on and stuff like that. That'd be cool. I would like that. But
Yeah.
maybe like when Orpheus reminds us of our being like, better, I hope he does well whenever it's going on and stuff like that. So your HP is refilled. And then when we click the Great Seal option with our HP filled, we smirk, and then Orpheus gets into his ultimate persona, like Persona 4 and 5 style. And then we do the Great Seal, we hear the voices, and like it's awesome, I guess. I don't know. And there's sparkles, and it's explosion megalodon, and it's beautiful. And like that's what I was saying.
I remember watching Minato's Great Seal, and one thing that I like really thought was absolutely horrifying about like the whole scene is that there was no music. There was just static sound. And something about static sound and just like silence is, I don't know, it's kind of spooky, man. I don't know about you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, that gives an idea. You know, like I said, in the anime movies, like I think it's the fourth one. Basically, he picks the bat. He's like thinking about the bad ending when he kills Ryoji, and then it's like playing this eerie music. Like it's so awful, it's terrifying. like maybe like something similar, but like not like as eerie, but like having like staticky effect and stuff like that.
I
Like
think
that's
just
cool.
I think pure silence just goes for it because I think there's nothing to really express like the emotion that's like going to happen with Minato dying.
Yeah. So like maybe I'll like have the music when like Orpheus I don't know his ultimate persona's name. Ultimate Orpheus. I don't really care. But the ultimate version of Orpheus, like Orpheus Telos. Okay. So basically but basically you can pick that and like maybe the music's like all like heartbeat because Orpheus has a heartbeat thingamajig, and then it just slowly turns like darker,
Oh,
sadder, slower, and
that
then
reminds me, like the chair Minato sits in the Velvet Room is like a harp, like Orpheus's.
oh yeah, I just saw that. That's cool. That's cool. It's like harp music. It'd be awesome. Ha ha ha. Fun, fun, fun. But like that's what we could do. And then he does the Great Seal, which still looks really cool. And then it's gonna have the whole thing, and like everything's gonna be sad. Everyone's gonna be depressed. We're gonna meet all our social links. It's gonna be nice. It'll be nice.
Yay!
Yeah, it'd be great. I'm okay. It's really sad, to be honest. Like, just the whole Persona 3 premises, but it's fine.
It's so depressing. I was like trying to do something. I was listening to Persona 3 music and I was listening to Memories of You and I just genuinely got so fucking depressed. It was
Yeah,
so
like
I
I
love
get
Memories
that
of You too.
Persona 3. Like Memories of You is so sad once you finish this.
yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to the other day. I was just listening to like the last few songs of each game, and like Memories of You and Nevermore, like they made me really sad. Like Nevermore
Yeah.
is like it's not that sad, but like still made me sad.
It's like a happy sad and like Memories of You is like a satisfying sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good ending song.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Like, damn, that it's kind of sad, bro.
I remember when I first finished the game and the song started playing for the credits, I like fucking broke down. It was like at 3 a.m., so I couldn't cry loud either. And Turco thought it was fake crying. I'm like, no, this is so sad. I couldn't finish the credits.
Oh, this is so. The credits. We have to talk about the credits. The thing. Okay. All the remakes have had songs different, and like I don't know if that's not good at all because like Memories of You is so good, but the thing was that I had an idea, like what if we had a different like song for the main credits, but after we finish the answer we have another credits with Memories of You, and like it'd be like better for like if there is a credits for the answer because like now they've accepted Minato's death, everything's good and stuff like that, and like it'd be beautiful. But we can't cut short like Memories of You because it's like that. It's such a good song. It's long, and there's nothing to put in the answers credits at all unless we just move everything from the original credits to the answer. Like it'd be difficult to do, but I just want Memories of You there, and I feel like it would be better if it was after the answer.
I have to admit, the
Yeah.
answer is a very satisfying ending as well. Something about it is just so nice.
Mm-hmm. I just like I don't know how it would be set up because like if I want to do this idea where like they have a small credit, like maybe it's a whole credit dedicated to the social links and Minato for the first one with a new song, which is sad and depressing. But then after the answer, which wouldn't be as annoying, just be depressing. You learn everything. They'll have Memories of You afterwards to like just push in. Like yeah, we have memories of Minato, and we're fine with him being dead because we can't rescue him because he wouldn't want that and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? You know how there's like stage performances of the songs? I
Yeah.
know for like Memories of You, there was like the live concert using the orchestra and how there's like a male chorus like singing after the girl who's singing. It's like so beautiful, and I think maybe like if you use that, then it could like show them like all coming together and singing for Minato's memories.
Yeah, we should do that. Would be
Sad.
yeah. It should be orchestra. That'd be. It should have like an orchestra theme, like just because like the whole harp thing. Oh, that'd be beautiful. I think that should be the idea. Like the person, the one after he like dies would be like a sad music, but just like having like clips of him through his like the whole experience with like social links, just like having a dedication to like the social links, because the thing about the social links is that he didn't change them at all. Like, they changed him. That's beautiful, you know?
That's another good thing that Persona 5 fails at. He barely learns from a Joker barely learns from anybody else. He just helps people. The only
Yeah.
person he learns from is like the politician.
And also Yusuke a bit, yeah. He just
Yeah,
learns
Yusuke.
from them, but he helps, like, he just, like,
But he
helps.
helps them grow, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like the whole point is just for like the protagonist to kind of just be there to support the person. Maybe not solve their problems, but be there for them.
Like, that's the exact thing with Ryuji's social link. But, like, the social links are really, like, they really changed Minato. Like, because, like, he's, in the beginning, he's, like, apathetic. But, like, in the end, he's like, I'm willing to, like, sacrifice myself just for these people who I care about and who care about me. Yeah, they might be a little annoying. Or, like, yeah, they might be, like, horrible people, but I still care a lot for them. And, like, and that's beautiful. And yeah.
It's like in the beginning of like I think the movie like shows this very well. Like Minato's like very uncaring and distant and depressed in general, but by the end he's just really caring for his friends.
Yeah, like the social links deserve like a lot of love in this one, even if they're kind of like that's why like just how flawed they are makes them special. Like just having Minato having like fun times in the original like credits, and then having the what's called a social link tribute to all of them. Just a tribute to all the social links at the end would be really nice, like with the 3D models and stuff like that. Like I don't know how it'd be set up, but like maybe like it's like maybe it's like the Tartarus, but slowly it just starts like fading away through the credits, and like there's the green moon, and it just slowly becomes normal. And at the end, we have like oh my god, I have such a great idea for this. Like okay, so how do I do this? Okay, I'm gonna search for Tartarus again. Okay, but for so basically, it's just Tartarus in the corner of the screen, and the credits are rolling, and oh my god, and the moon is just like, and basically it's green. The moon is just bright green. Tartarus is climbing up there, and basically it's slowly fading away as the credits go on, and the moon is slowly turning back to like a normal moon color. The sky isn't as green and stuff like that, and it has like a tribute of all the
people
and like social links and all the fun times just going on and stuff like that. Not the teammate social links, but like just the other ones that didn't help us at all. And like so that should be like something that's going on. It'd be nice and
So,
should have
like,
like a green theme.
to like add on, so like maybe like near the top of Tartarus you have like your team members and it like shows them and it fades through them, and like eventually once it starts reaching the bottom to like the school where everything's starting to look normal, it shows your social links.
Yeah, it shows your social links and then yourself, and then it's just the end. And then we get the option to start the answer and answer.
I'm just gonna update what I just said. For the credits, the first one, we're gonna keep the idea I just said. So like Tartarus going back to school, the sky turning blue, the moon becoming normal color again. But instead of having the social links, we're gonna have just the normal Persona game silhouette thing, like the silhouette of the team and their personas having clips of their best moments and stuff like that. And basically we're just gonna do that till the ending ends with like the new song they use for the credits. But for the answer, they already have a credits scene, and basically it's Yukari and Aigis, like it's an anime cutscene. Yukari and Aigis like walk out together, and Aigis on the rooftop, and then it just has the normal credits thing. So for this, I was thinking like a full animated cutscene with no 3D models and stuff like that. And basically, it'll just show everyone like after it, including the social links. Like we have Mitsuru and Akihiko like leaving the dorms together. They remember Minato because of his evoker. We have like all the social links, like Hidetoshi and Chihiro together, and they remember Minato because they're cleaning out the student council room. Miss Toriyomi remembers them because she's cleaning up her files. We have Bebe and the old people like just together and stuff like that. Just everyone like having reaction to his death and just having memories of him. And it's not gonna be like bad memories, just like the good times, like Kenji walking past Hagakure and stuff like that. So that's what I was thinking. And like the thing about it is that original credits for the answer have like this little hopefulness and like happy tone to it, because like, oh, we finally accepted his death, and like it's really nice. But the thing about it is that Memories of You, this might sound weird, but it has this vibe to it. Like it sounds like just a little more energetic and happy. Like it's really sad, but it's also a little bit happy at the same time, just having like a hopeful tone to it. So like I think that would be a good replacement for like that song in the credits, and just having a whole cutscene with the credits rolling would be really nice, just for the aesthetic of the answer. Just say we've accepted it and we're hopeful. Hey, Mint for the future.
And I guess we should talk about FemC a little bit, like just a little bit more.
Femc. Okay, Femc. Should we just talk about her first in general and then talk about her implementation? How are my legs?
Yeah. Okay.
So, I think we've discussed this before about like Femc. She is the polar opposite to Minato, and so she starts at the end of the full route instead of the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes her entirely different. So that's why she's already reached the end of her journey. But once again, that isn't as satisfying as watching someone come to the end.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So maybe my idea was that FemC's like a social link. She's like someone you rescue. She has the ability to get a persona, but she just can't for some reason. So she's just hanging out with C's the whole time. She starts getting like social links with everyone else. Like she has the ability, the wild card, but she just can't summon a persona for some reason. I don't know.
So like, maybe here's like my idea. And I don't know if it's a good idea because Persona, it was terrible at implementing new characters except in Persona 5. But like say you were to implement Femc, so you save her from Tartarus and her job is to like sort of inspire Minato to sort of become less emo and more positive and just sort of reach the end of his fool's route before she disappears.
Yeah, she's not the lovers. She can't be the lovers. Yukari will always be the lovers. We can't replace her. Like, even if Yukari's personality is like iffy in the answer, like she can't be the lovers. So maybe she could like end up like dating like Shinji, because I guess she saves his life in like Femc route. Like, I guess it's either Akihiko or Shinji, but like I guess Shinji would be better, right?
So if we bring her into the route where she gets involved with Shinji, I don't think Shinji should still be saved. I think
he shouldn't be.
She should be dreadful over his death, and once she recovers, she becomes an example for how Minato should act, and that death isn't terrible.
Yeah, because in Persona 3, like the movies, like once Shinji died, he just became depressed. He stopped talking to anyone. Like that's normal for like his personality and stuff like that. But maybe she'll be like, she's not like as positive anymore. She's like a little distraught, but she slowly gets up. She's not as like happy-go-lucky anymore. She's like more of like a normal person. She still remembers him. She's still sad. Like she's dating him and stuff like that.
I think it's like Maya. It's like they're happy-go-lucky like all the time, and it's nice. And like even though she'll be like pained for the death, she'll recover and she'll go back to her normal self, and so she'll she'll show that really death isn't the end. There's always more after it.
Yeah, and maybe like for her thing is like once she gets over Shinji's death, she'd also get her persona. Either she like actually has her persona, she's just not good at it at all, like Haru was in like the beginning of Persona 5. Then she gets her ultimate persona for like conquering trials and tribulation. And stuff like that. So like that would then she can join the battle and replace Shinji. Oh my god, that's so bad. She can join the party. She can join C's. Like she can be in her party and stuff like that. And
she'll take up Shinji's little axe thing and she'll like remember him.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cute. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be so endearing.
Yeah, that'll make her like such a great personality. She'd still have her like wildcard ability. Like sometimes it randomly switches between personas or something. She should have Eurydice though, not Orpheus. She shouldn't have an Orpheus too. And for her name, it's kind of selfish, but I want her to not be named Minako or Hamako Arasada. I don't want that.
Minako, Minato. A little bit confusing. We should name her something new.
Especially that they have like the same last name. Like maybe she could be like Hamako Arasado and he could be Minato Yuki, but like that's weird because Minato Yuki is like not that great of a name together, and it's gonna make people pissed off. So
it'll be okay.
I don't want to like officially name him Makoto Yuki because like there's already another Makoto and she's like everyone's like second favorite waifu in the Persona 5 fandom.
Yeah.
So like I don't want to name him Makoto, but like if her name's Minako Arisato, like that'd be bad because like their names sound similar because like and stuff like that.
Oh, by the way, what do we do about Theodore?
Oh, Theodore, how are we gonna do that? Maybe she could have her own velvet room and stuff like that. She's just not good at it, and she hangs out with Theodore sometimes. Maybe
do they,
like
do
I
they
don't know.
does Elizabeth and Theodore work together, and maybe like Elizabeth like pays tribute to him by like saying, yeah, I got a brother in some other world. I don't know. He's helping some other dude. I have a plushie of him.
Plushie of it. Okay, I don't know.
She has a body pillow of him.
Beautiful. Okay, maybe like Minako can join you sometimes. Like if you have her social link, maybe you can hang out with her and like you can talk about Elizabeth and stuff like that. Then she'll talk about, oh, I know this guy named Theodore, and you're like, oh, Elizabeth told me about Theodore the other day. She's like, yeah, he's really cool. Like he's my best friend. Now that Shinji's gone, I'm really sad and depressed.
You know
Oh,
what?
if she ends up dating Theodore after Shinji dies, that'd be pretty messed up.
That's too messed up. We can't do that. But
That's sad, but like they're perfect for each other. Oh,
that
that's sad.
reminds me, like if Minako were to join the team, like would it be like what's her name, Violet, where like she only joins at like a certain point and then never again?
Wait, who's Violet?
Violet is Katsumi.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's her official her team name. I forgot.
She only joins at like the last palace, and maybe for Minako she joins at like some point and she's like, you don't need my help anymore, I have to go somewhere else, bye.
And she's like, I have to like. We're not the only place that has shadow problems. I'll go there with Theodore, and like we can work together. Like they could have like a bromance or something. Like not a romance. Maybe she'll eventually have a romance with Theodore, but she'll just have a bromance for the time.
I think maybe not yet, but I think having a romantic thing with Theodore would show her moving on from Shinji eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Like maybe she comes back to like later on, like in like maybe the answer or something. Like maybe she's actually extremely depressed that Minato's dead too. I guess maybe. Like maybe.
Minato.
The thing about Minako is that she has such a different vibe. She has such a different vibe from like what's it called? Minato. Like it's not just like they're opposites. Like I think I told you guys about this before, but like there's that one thing in Portable where like someone's like, "Whoa, you saw Mitsuru in a bikini," and Minato's like, "Yeah." But if you tell that to Minako, she's like, "You want pictures of Mitsuru in a bikini? If you give me like 10,000 yen, I'll give it to you for free." Like that's her personality. And like there's also this like people would say fuck in the Persona 3 thing, and like Minato's like would not say fuck, and Minato was like says fuck all the time. Like she has like that type of personality, and like that's interesting.
It's like they're very, very, very polar opposites in like the mood and tone. It's like maybe it's because they reach like the different places in their Fool Arcana. It's like, well,
Yeah.
Minako's got to set an example. Minato can't be like this forever. Tell him how to tell knock jokes.
Maybe Minako could be like a third year, so like she'd be like older than him. Like she could be like, so it'd make more sense that Shinji's dating her, I guess.
Shinji, wait, how old is Shinji? Isn't Shinji like the youngest C's member other than Ken? Isn't he like 15?
No.
I don't know.
No, he's a third year.
No.
Wait,
He's probably older than Akihiko. No.
Wait,
Oh, man.
Shinji.
Am I mixing up with Kanji? Because I know Kanji's only
You're
15.
mixing up.
Oh yeah, Kanji's younger. Oh wait, that's wrong, Shinji.
Shinji Ikari? Who is this? Is Shinji a girl?
Okay. Is she?
From Evangelion.
Okay, I forgot his last name. Oh crap.
Oh, I forgot it too. What the hell?
Shinjiro. Okay, Persona 3. Arigaki.
Arigaki.
I can't believe we forgot it.
He's definitely not.
I don't think he's younger. I think that's Kanji. He's 17 to 18. Yeah, he's older.
17, 18. He was an old man.
Old. I'm gonna. Whoa, manga. Oh yeah, so I saw this picture, and someone said that Shinji, when he doesn't have his beanie on, looks like you. Just
He does.
Like,
he
like,
does.
Like I don't know how. Like he looks cool. He looks beautiful. Not gonna lie. You and Shin, like all the Persona characters look beautiful, including Nozomi, but it's a weird ass.
It's like this is the thing. Like you can't show like one Persona character being uglier than the other in the main cast because like they all kind of look the same except for like Persona 2. There's very distinct ugly people.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, not from the main cast, but like from the outside. There's like holy shit, you look hideous
Like in
NPC.
principle, Nako could be implemented really nicely and stuff like that. It should be good. It should be a good social link. I don't know the story, but it should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the answer.
Oh, the answer. Oh man.
We should have breaks in between. We should have less floors and less things to do. We should have breaks. The difficulty should be on hard immediately.
I think it's fine on hard as long as you have like fine personas. Hard is pretty fine, but my problem with the answer is it is so ungodly boring. I made it through like 2 doors and I immediately decided to just watch the answer instead.
Yeah, I thought like the answer was gonna be so interesting. Like I watched a gameplay of it, and I was just waiting for something interesting to happen. It was so boring.
It's fine. It's nice.
I really wanted it to be interesting, but it just wasn't.
The thing about Persona is that all of the games like always have like all the new like the new versions, the remakes, the remasters. All of them have like a new thingamajig, a new thing. Like in Persona 1, they had the Snow Queen quest. Persona 2, I'm not sure about Persona 2. Yeah. Persona 3 is on the answer. Persona 4 was the Izanami thing.
Persona 5 was the new like
on third semester. Yeah, it's beautiful, but it's like we need to like fix a few problems. First, Yukari shouldn't be like as bitchy.
No. She is perfect just the way she is. I'm going to argue with you.
No, that's wrong.
No.
No, that's wrong.
No.
Objection.
Ding dong, that's wrong.
No, your favorite. It's okay. Yukari, like I feel like Yukari deserves a little better of a character. Like at least she can be like an awful person in the beginning, but she can slowly become better. That's just what it needs to be.
But she does become better. Like, okay, listen. So I think Yukari, and like it doesn't show this a lot because Danganronpa and Persona deal with death so differently. Like Yukari, not everyone reacts to death well, and I think it's nice to show Yukari like getting jealous and being angry and being constantly pissed off and like absolutely torn about Minato's death, and I think it's nice. And she does it gets better by the end because she has Mitsuru by her side, and she accepts Aigis as her friend. It's nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. I just felt like we should like make it a little clearer in the beginning that she's actually like not being annoying or bitchy. Just make her more sympathetic, like she's just depressed, but like and just taking it the wrong way.
I know like a lot of people hate her for it, but it's like it's okay. Yukari's better. I mean, I never liked her in the first place, but now she's an okay character.
I never really liked Yukari in the first place because she's a tsundere character, and I don't.
She's not that much of a tsundere, but she's still a tsundere.
She's just sassy as hell.
She's just sassy, yeah. Like I just remember like her having that sprite with the maid outfit, and her eyes just become like cagey eyes, like apathetic. She's like, so hey Yukari, you look hot in the maid outfit, and like she's being like sassy, like mocking like the guys, and like I really like that. But and I understand that she's like just a little insensitive at some times. Like she's like, oh yeah, Chidori just said, ha ha ha, let's make a joke, and then Junpei gets mad and she feels like bad for like doing that. Like she actually is like a generally cool person. And the thing about it is that I like Yukari a lot. Like, I don't like Yukari, but I do like her a lot. It's the same thing with Mitsuo. Like I drew like that fan of Yukari from my memory because I just remember like me like loving Yukari a lot in the beginning of the Persona 3, and then she just never showed up again. And like, yeah. But, like, the fighting like should be like ease. Like I said, you should be able to beat the difficulty. It's like what if you're playing on Persona 3 on easy mode, and then all of a sudden it just sends you to like hard mode immediately. Just because, like, that'd be difficult for people.
You know, I think I was playing Persona 3 on easy mode. I think I actually was. And it's like the answer really isn't that hard either. But it's like, yeah, I can understand. Like, you don't want to throw a loser into that rink of hard mode.
Yeah, you also can't, like, go, like, out of town to buy, like, some nice, like, soda and, like, fries or whatever you use for healing, like, for SP and HP. So, like, you just have to wait and, like, just have, like, chillax and stuff like that. And, like, that's a bit painful. The
Yeah.
shadow should be avoidable because like it's just a blank area. It's just a blank like plane where you're going downstairs. That's just it. There's not like any places to hide to not get shadows to attack you. Like there's no place to run at all.
You know what is annoying? You know what is the most annoying thing about the answer to me? The fact that when you come to like the mid stage boss, you cannot teleport back up and then teleport back down. No, you have to teleport up and then save and then come all the way back down through those shadows and then take on the mini boss.
That's like Persona 1. Oh my god. That's pretty
It's
bad.
hell. It is literal
Yeah.
hell.
Oh, that sounds awful. We're definitely gonna have to fix that. We should have like better
Oh.
save points and stuff like that.
It's like the Persona 3 save points, like in the original, were fine, but then the answer just throws it out the window.
Yeah. We should still have the teleporter thingy majigs and like having like little areas. Like we should have like little areas just to hang out before we have like a mini bosses and stuff like that. I'm not sure like how the answers like map is, but I think there should be like maybe 2 or 3 blocks, I guess, and stuff like that, and they just continue.
It's like,
We should also have block themes like they did in the Tartarus too, just a little toned down, not like bright stuff like that.
I'm trying to remember what like the answer sort of looked like. I remember it was like it's just like pretty plain, like the areas
Yeah,
you
I just
walk
remember
through.
beige.
It's
That's
just
all.
like beige. It's just like sort of a corridor sort of thing, the norm, which is
Yeah.
it's a lot worse than Tartarus.
Yeah, it is.
But
That's
the main
like
part of but the main part of the answer is the story, so at the very least it's fine.
yeah. Like I feel like we should have that team split because I remember like it's like Yukari and Mitsuru versus Aigis and like it was weird.
Oh yeah, that team split that was very good. It was Mitsuru Yukari, and then it was Black Aegis and Fuka, and then it was Junpei and Dog, and then Akihiko
Dog.
and Ken. Okamaru.
Kamaru, dog. Yeah, I don't like. It's like it definitely set up like this whole thing, but also like made people like get upset with Mitsuru and like just like siding with Yukari just because she's like I'll always be by your side talking about and like that's not fair.
That's what made me sort of like Mitsuru. I didn't like her. It's like Yukari. I didn't like them in the first place, but I think the answer kind of made me like them a bit more.
That's interesting to hear your point of view. What do I talk about? Yeah, the team split like it's definitely like an interesting like part of the thing, but like in the end like we saw the same thing and like the lessons should be like clear. I feel like I wish that they had a better reaction to like Minato being like the Great Seal. To be honest, that's like one complaint I have. I feel it was too calm to be like, wait, why's my friend turned to stone? Oh my god, it's like the guy was mourning after. Oh my god.
Maybe it's like they've seen so much shit at this point. They're like, what the hell? Or maybe they just don't like have the proper time to like react fully. Like, we're in space and Minato's a rock and there's a big 2-headed thing. They probably can't react very well.
Yeah, probably not. Okay. So I'm not sure because I never finished watching the answer, but they should have like I'm not sure they like absolutely like were like they absolutely knew that we have to like accept this and because he wouldn't want this and stuff like that and like and instead of like having it like I want it to be like a collective dream that they're trapped inside that so like we wouldn't have the whole problem with like shadow metis because that made me mad actually. Like you heard me complaining about it when we made it tier list the other day.
Oh
But
yeah,
like
Metis.
like Metis like, oh am I guess a shadow by the way, then she just fades away. Like I didn't like that at all. She should exist. Especially with Labrys's existence.
Metis. So I don't know. I think I don't really care about Metis as like I don't think I hate her for 2 reasons. Firstly, because by accident I spoiled myself. I'm like, oh okay, it's I guess a shadow, alright. So I knew like while I was playing Persona 3 halfway through, oh, I guess has a shadow. But also because I think Metis is not too terrible in the fact that like it shows a different aspect of Aegis. Like, because like all shadows do. I feel like she's the most interesting shadow.
Mm-hmm. She definitely is.
She's there and she's like showing the side of Aegis that is very afraid of being left alone. I think it's like, okay, that's nice.
That's nice. Okay, I was thinking we need to have character development and like foreshadowing for Persona 4 Arena. So like we need to show like okay, this is unrelated, but I was gonna say that Minato should have like part of Ken's social link and Ken and Koromaru's social link is that Minato teaches Ken how to play soccer because he plays soccer in Arena Ultimate X. That's all I want to
Maybe
say.
it could be like Persona 4's like what's his name? Ichigo
Ko and Daisuke.
Daisuke. Yeah, Ko and Daisuke, they like have a shared one.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Like I would like that a lot. But basically, they should have like throughout the thing, like they get closer together after the breakup thing. Like they get closer together, and then we learn more about each of them, their dreams and stuff like that. It's like Hikari's like, I'm really depressed and all. Like she actually talks to people and she feels a little better, but she's still like upset about like Minato being dead and stuff like that. Like that could like exist to make it a little better. So there's actually story. It's not boring. It should be like cut like a lot. Like the answer should be like compressed a little, like a lot because like I heard that's extremely long.
It's like 30 hours long.
30 hours long. Just compress it to like 10 hours, like maybe 20 or something. Not 30 though.
Like all the important cutscenes are about 4 hours long, but I think the cutscenes like which show each person's memories for like getting their personas are also really nice. Like Ken's, like nobody believes him about the persona thing and just like ignores him.
Okay.
Aww.
Poor
And then
baby.
Junpei being depressed about his dad and having Koromaru comfort him.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like that. Just having each of the character have a thing with their split up partners and then slowly joining together and like talking to each other. Like, yeah, we're friends and stuff like that. But that's the thing. For the person like C's isn't like as close friends as like all the other teams. Like from Persona 1 to 5, C's is just like a little disoriented. That's like the whole thing. Because for like C's, he has to get like max level of like courage and charm and like knowledge to hang out with Mitsuru, Fuka, or Yukari because they really don't care about being your friends unless you have something that interests them. So like that's part of like their character. I'm not sure about like the boys because
But
I
like
don't know
even
C's.
so, it feels slightly closer than the Persona 5 group because like other than just meeting up, the Persona 5 group doesn't really talk as often other than like silly scenes. But like Persona 3 I can like recognize it feels like they're friends. They care about each other at the very least.
Yeah,
They
they
do
care.
care. They do care, but like they're not like as like I want to be like your best friend ever. Like that's not like how it is. You actually have to put work to like become friends with people, which is how it is like in real life.
It's
So like
like more admitted that they're more like teammates and companions that are working together towards a similar goal than just friends.
yeah, and that's like what makes social links like satisfying once you do it. Like they don't like for the answer. Like the thing about it is that should there be like should they get their third tier persona in the answer because like that's what they did for like all the rest of them. I guess like should they? I don't know.
They should have third tier personas in the answer. Like maybe after like they see the Great Seal, they like realize like, oh, we need to accept this, and then they get their third tier persona like after they've accepted it. But then they can use their third tier personas to fight Everest and stuff like that. Just a little taste of it, and after that, they'll like it'll finally set in that they can't do anything to save him. He wouldn't want that and stuff like that. Just strengthening the personas, and after that, the answer will like end. And if like you wanted to just keep the taste of the third tier personas, maybe they could be New Game Plus, because that would be like the best option. But like they should at least have third tier personas just to exist, and it'll be story driven by like accepting, like, oh, it's not our fault he died, and like fully understanding that you can't save him and stuff like that. That's the thing about Persona 3. It's a sad game, but it teaches many things. We need to accept the way life is, and I feel like it'd be best for C's to be able to do that and like show it physically.